Hi guys, welcome back to channel. In the last video, we built a drop-down menu using React. If you like this, you can check it out right here. It still looks good, but there's one problem. To close the menu, there's the only way is clicking the trigger button again, which is not great user experience. The thing I need today, when we click anywhere else outside the menu, it will be closed. Fortunately, in React, we have some hook to make it work correctly. So today, I will show you how to close the drop-down menu when you click outside of it using React hook. For anyone who first come to my channel, you can find out some interesting mini coding project like creating a sprite animation in JavaScript, the responsive sidebar menu in HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, the personal portfolio website in dark and light mode. All of these things are part in the playlist Coding with Me. Make sure you like and subscribe my channel so you don't miss any of my video in the future. Let me help you with a quick guide. If you haven't watched my previous video, in app.js we got a component app and it has the open state is false or true. And then we have this HTML is our trigger button and the menu. So here's our button. If you click on it, it toggles the open state to its opposite value. And then if the open state is true, it will add the active to drop-down menu class name, or the inactive if the open state is set to false. In index.css, I will make some animation for it to look smooth, so we get this nice animation. Okay, now what we want to do is using a hook called useEffect to toggle this open state to false when the user click outside the menu. So what is useEffect? The useEffect hook allows you to perform side effects in your component. Some sample of side effects are fetching data, directly updating the DOM, and the timers. First of all, we need to import useEffect from React. The useEffect had two arguments, but the second argument is optional. Inside of it, I will listen for the mouse down event, and when this event happened, I'll set the open state to false. Okay, so I click the button and show the menu, and then I come over here, click outside the menu. The open state gets set to false, the menu disappears. Seems like it works, right? But there's still one problem. If I open the menu, then click an item inside of it, well, the menu is closed. So this is where the concept of clicking outside comes into play. We only want our effect is set the open state to false when we click outside drop-down menu element. Back to our app.js, we can easily deal with it using the event, and we can say if the event target, which is whether click actually happened, is not inside of the menu, then we set the open state to false. But how can we know when the user clicks outside the menu? In React, there's another hook help you to solve this problem. Use ref. Every time you use a hook in React, you have to import it and define new variable, menu ref. Let's come over to our menu and add a ref equal menu ref. Okay, so now we need to detect the event click outside the menu, and we're gonna use our menu ref.current contains event target, where the menu ref.current return our menu container component. Because I put a ref equal menu ref right here, and the contains method return true if the event.targets is inside the menu ref and return false if not. But I want to reverse the logic right here using logical not operators, which means whenever I click outside the menu, I set the open state to false. Alright, let's see what this looks like. I click on the trigger button to show the menu. Then I click outside and it closes. But if I show the menu and start clicking the item inside of it, it doesn't close. And now I click this trigger button again. Well, the menu closes. Basically, the problem is solved. But stay tuned, we have to clean up the event listener, so you can do this by returning a function that runs when the components renders. And here we want to document remove event listeners. The mouse down event and the remove handler function. Alright, let's double check and make sure this still works. I click on that, then click the outside, click on that, and click the menu item. Finally, click the trigger button to toggle it back to close. I think we came up with here is pretty nice. As you can see, with just few React hook and some basic style, we can create a nice looking drop-down menu. Not only that, we now have some React hook that we can reuse in all kind of different ways. This video is over, and again, if you like this video, please hit the subscribe button and give me a thumb up. That will inspire me a lot. Thank you guys for watching and see ya!